watching KSL News at 6.
Well, good evening. As record-breaking snowfall piled up in the mountains, our communities prepared, concerned that there could be major flooding issues this spring. Salt Lake City did not want a repeat of 1983 when floodwaters flowed down State Street.
As news specialist Jed Bull shows us, that now appears very unlikely.
City Creek is the creek that infamously flooded 40 years ago. Tonight, it's running high and fast, but it's not expected to go over its banks in the days or weeks ahead.
I feel like we're looking really good on all the 4 creeks that come through Salt Lake City.
Right now, it looks like Salt Lake City will escape any major flooding this record-breaking snow year. None of the 4 creeks that drain into the city are forecasted to get anywhere near flood stage before the snow runs out.
The weather's been really good to us, so we've been able to kind of maintain these high 70s, low 80s. We've had some cooler nights, so the weather has really regulated the flows quite well for us.
Emigration Creek and Red Butte Creek are both declining, as you can see. City Creek peaked several days ago, but is expected to remain well below flood stage. For a couple of months, the city has restricted releases from Little Dell and Mountain Dell reservoirs to manage the flow in Parley's Creek. Sugar House Pond also helped contain the high flows from Parley's Creek.
We released early on for the last couple of months to make space, and now we're actively filling that space right now, because with those reservoirs we have the two sides of the coin where we're releasing water for flood control, but we want to store water for culinary water later in the season.
The pond is no longer overflowing, the road is open to cars, and the creek should stay within its banks.
We've been preparing for, it to come cold and then hot, and so we've had our preparations ready to do anything that might need to be done, but the weather's been really cooperative to us so far.
A quick, unforeseen warm-up could still impact the runoff, but right now, that does not look likely on these 4 creeks. For KSL 5 News, I'm Jed Bull.